too long. We are the children of Israel. We are Bani Israel.
That's right.
We are the biblical Israelites.
Well, so we can come out of this captivity and start worshipping God as we're intended to.
They're only there because the Creator put them in position of power.
You're right, brother. Do you believe in the Most High? Do you believe in God? Of course. You believe in God? What would you say your nationality is, brother?
I'm a Nigerian.
You're a Nigerian. Give us 2 seconds of your time. If you believe in the Most High, 2 seconds. That's all it takes. Have you ever heard that? Has anyone ever told you that you're an Israelite? Okay, so you know you're an Israelite. So if you're an Israelite, then there's things we need to do as Israelites. What are some of the things that pertain to us as Israelites? What do we need to do? What's required of us? Because remember, a lot of our people now on a Sunday, where are they?
Everywhere.
True, I know you're saying you were scattered, but I'm saying, where are they? Even in this society, they're in church, are they? Are they not in church?
On Sunday.
Do they ever go to church on a
On
Sunday?
Sundays, yes.
But in our culture, written in the scriptures, because you be Israelite, we are not meant to be worshipping God on a Sunday.
Right.
That's Catholic teaching.
Right.
The Bible teaches us that we're meant to remember the Sabbath day. That's
Right.
one of the 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
Everyone believes the 10 Commandments. You don't go around killing people. You don't go around fornicating. You don't go around lying. Because they'll go, yeah, that we know that's bad. But the 4th commandment in the 10 is remember the Sabbath day.
To keep it holy.
To keep it holy. And the word holy doesn't mean, oh, I'm righteous and I'm special. The word holy means set apart. And the word to be set apart means to be different. Because you're meant to be special. Our people are special. We're not like everyone else. That's why when you see us, we stand out from the rest of the crowd.
Of course.
Right.
Of course, because the Most High made us to be different. And our job is to come out here to wake up our people, because you said you know you're Israelite, but how many of our people do?
And here's the thing, right? You said you're from Nigeria, right? Now, how did the Nigerians, the people in Nigeria, get there? Because if you go back into the ancient history, right? We all come from somewhere.
Yeah.
We all come from somewhere, and in Nigerian oral history, right? When you go and you check the writing of your elders, they will tell you we migrated from the east. We migrated from the east, right?
The Merce.
From the east, right? So we migrated from the east. The reason we migrated from the east was because you know where they what they call in Israel, the land of Canaan. They call it the Fertile Crescent. We were dwelling there, right? We took it over, right? Because the Creator gave that to our people. Now, what happened to our people? We sinned. We didn't keep the commandments. When you read the writings of our ancestors, it says that if we don't keep the commandments, the Most High is going to kick us out of the land, and He was going to scatter us amongst all the nations. And so, because we didn't, that's what He did. So when in 70 AD, right, the Romans came down and they conquered Jerusalem, and over 1 million of get the book Babylon's people, not you.
Oh, we have to go anyway.
I know. Yeah, let me just read this one thing to you, and then I'm going to let you go. It's only going to be a minute.
Make sure you
right?
Really want to go.
Just 1 minute, right? Just
From 2 seconds to 1 minute, but I have faith, so...
Right, what I'm saying is that this is going to explain to you how we got into Nigeria.
Can I take a picture?
Of the book,
yeah. This is from Babylon to Timbuktu. I'm reading an excerpt from page 84, and it's... Yeah.
No, it's got I've always fun. I've always fun. Go on then.
Yeah, so in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem.
Right.
In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state.
Right.
With great slaughter during the period of the military governors of Palestine. Many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people.
Right.
During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
Into where?
Fled into Africa.
Into Africa, read.
Fleeing from Roman persecution.
Right.
And slavery.
Right.
The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves.
And when our people fled into Africa, they migrated because they were being chased by the Romans. right? And they migrated deeper into Africa, some deeper south, some further to the west. And that's how we colonized the west coast of Africa. That's why, you see, like Ghana, you know, Nigeria, Benin, Togo, and all those places, you are all one people. You are all Jews, and some of them are northern tribe, are northern kingdom. But what happened is the Europe came down later and split us up to make you believe that Ghanaians are different than you, but we are all the same people, right? Right?
Yeah, so you're all, if you know any Yoruba or Igbo people, all them people, we're all one people, man. We're all Israelites.
We're all Israelites, but
Young guy in the north. I think they're finished. Have you got any Facebook or YouTube? Find us on YouTube, man. Israelite Apostolic Heritage. So for Israelites, and just follow us, look for other Israelites as well, but make sure you bring our people around. What's your name, sorry, brother? Walter. Israelite Apostolic, APOS.
Heritage.
Yeah.
What you must.
Should be at the top.
It is.
Yeah. So have a look it up, right? Subscribe and everything, and let people know Walter.
You have to spread the word.
You're an Israelite. You have to return. According to our writings, we have to return to the Creator.
That's right.
We have to.
We have to.
One day. We will one day.
Well, we're in a short period now because World War III is about to kick off, and after World War III, the kingdom's coming. So you need to make a choice. The choice has to be now, right?
Now.
Right.
God bless you guys.
Shalawam. Yeah. So that brother, if he wasn't with his friends, he would have stood here. He would have got edification. Right. He would have understood who he was. But what it is that life now, because the West has made life so cluttered and so busy that people don't find time or haven't got the time to seek out truth and seek out understanding, right? Especially the house of Israel. You see, his friends are there, right? And he's torn between listening to the word and following his friends, right? And unfortunately, he chose his friends, right, rather than the word and the instructions of the Creator, and listening to the word so he can get understanding. Because in these last days, the Most High is going to sift the house of Israel.
That's right.
He's going to sift the house of Israel amongst all the nations where we are scattered to. Okay? He's going to see who loves him and who doesn't love him.
God.
Who cares for him and who doesn't care for him. This world does not care for the Creator. This world does not love the Creator.
God.
Right? They hate him. They're at war with him. They make laws against his laws. How is that possible? How is that possible? The Creator can make a law and then man can come along and make a law to nullify the law of the Creator. That makes no sense.
I got a precept here.
Like they made themselves. Like man formed himself from the dust of the ground. Right? Read.
And this is love, that we walk after his commandments.
That we do what?
And this is love, that we walk after his commandments.
That we walk after his commandments, right?
That as ye have heard from the beginning,
right,
ye should walk in it.
Because in the commandments, the commandment is life, right? Now everybody here, right, when someone dies, when they get a bereavement in their family, they all start crying, they all start sobbing, right? And the reason why they cry and they sob is because they know they're going to miss that person. But they don't understand the main reason why they sob and they cry is because they know that situation is not supposed to exist. It hurts when somebody goes. It hurts when somebody passes away. And if it was normal, if it was natural, it wouldn't hurt. It's natural to eat food, right? It's natural to drink water. So when you're drinking water, does it hurt? No. When you are hungry and you eat food, do you hurt? No. How comes when somebody passes away, how comes you hurt inside? Because your spirit is telling you that situation is not supposed to be here. When the Creator made man, he didn't make man to die. Death is a punishment. Death is a punishment for not listening to the ways and the commandments and the teachings of the Creator. Right? Read that scripture again.
1 John. So that gets. 2 John chapter 1 and verse 6. And this is love.
And this is love, right?
That we walk after his commandments.
That we walk after the Creator's commandments. Read.
This is the commandment,
right?
That as ye have heard from the beginning.
This is the commandment as you have heard from the beginning.
Ye should walk in it.
You should walk in it because the Creator has set up the earth and he gives us the rules and regulations here. There ain't nobody here that buys something and then just sticks it up or sticks it on or just plugs it in. First thing they do before they do anything with an item they bought is they take out the instruction manual. They take out the instruction manual. When you buy a car, you take the instruction manual out. The instruction manual tells you what the car does, how it does it. It tells you what to get the best out of the product. The instruction manual tells you how to get the best out of the product. To get you to use the product in the best possible way. Right? Now, everybody comes into the earth, and the earth was created by a being. And the being that created the earth, who they call God, right? He has an instruction manual.
That's right.
How to get the best out of the planet. How to get the best out of his creation. How to get the best, you know, in the world it says living my best life. Living my best life. No, you're not.
But
how can you be living your best life when you reach up into the age of 60, 70, 80 and then you're dead? How is that your best life? How is death part of best life? Does that make any sense?
nah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Because the foolish minds of this world, because they are carnal, because they think that everything which is around them came into being by happenstance, by coincidence, because that's what they've been told. That's what they've been told by these so-called scientists. Scientists who have no idea, they have no clue. Everything that they teach you is theory. Everything they teach you is theory. They say evolution
Theory.
is an evolutionary theory. The word theory means,
It's not fact, it's not proven.
it means it's a guess at best. The Big Bang theory is a guess at best, a guesstimate. They don't know, they don't have no clue how this earth and how this plane of existence came into being. They have no clue. Because why? They're carnally minded. And the reason why they do those things is to omit the Creator, to take the Creator out of the picture. But the problem is, you can't take the Creator out of the picture because the Creator, His Spirit is the thing which keeps everything running. It keeps everything alive. It keeps everything in a cycle. So He's here, there, and everywhere. You can't omit Him out of anything. And the problem now is that all the sins that have permeated through the eons and through the ages, right, because the Most High has allowed it to, is coming to a head just like a boil, okay? And the boil, you first feel the pain, but you can't see the bump. Then you feel the pain and see the bump. Then it gets worse, and then the boil has a head on it, okay? And in the head of the boil is poison. And for you to get rid of that boil, you have to cut the head of that boil. It's called lancing. You have to lance it, and that is what's going to happen on this earth. That is what's going to happen on this earth. The Creator is coming back. He's sending His Son back to bring judgment on the earth for all the crimes that humans have perpetrated on the earth. All the crimes that humans have done, all the wickedness that they have perpetrated on the earth, He's going to bring a judgment for it. Now, the house of Israel, who we are Bani Israel. We are the sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
Right?